welcome back to Courtside View, and today we will be discussing Aliyah Boston and addressing all of the negative feedback she's been receiving as of late. So first off, I want to start off by acknowledging the dynamic player that Aliyah Boston is and her accomplishments. Aliyah is a 2-time SEC Player of the Year as well as a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year during her college career at South Carolina. She also helped lead her team to 3 straight Final Fours and became a national champion in 2022. Aliyah was actually one of the most anticipated players coming out of college, which is exactly why she was the number 1 draft pick selected by the Indiana Fever. During her rookie season, she averaged 14 points and 8 rebounds, and she often led her team in scoring, and she definitely made her presence known and felt as she was a dynamic player on both ends of the floor. Aliyah also became an all-star in her first year in the WNBA and was also named the Rookie of the Year. So we hear all these accomplishments and now we're wondering what's all the hate about. Well, the Indiana Fever have started their season 0-4, and a lot of people have put that blame on Aliyah Boston. A lot of people are claiming that she's out of shape, she can't run the floor, she can't make any shots, she can't finish at the rim, she can't block any shots. They're just saying a lot of negative things, calling for her to get traded. There's definitely nothing wrong with constructive criticism. However, sending hate comments and threats and slandering somebody's name is super unnecessary. Especially because most of the people that have all of the negative things to say about Aliyah are new fans that came in support of certain people, and they have no idea that Aliyah was actually a very key component to the little success that the Indiana Fever did have during last year's season. She helped them reach a total of 13 wins, which is an upgrade compared to the 5 wins that they had the year prior. And I personally feel that Indiana has a lot of new pieces added to their team this year, and that they just need a little bit of time for everyone to gel and learn each other. So I don't feel that it's fair to put all of the blame and target Aliyah alone. For example, in a recent game against the Connecticut Sun, the Fever played very well overall and kept the game pretty close. There was a lot of mistakes made by other players in the final minutes of the game. However, Aliyah missed a layup with only 7 seconds left to tie the game, and the internet decided to attack and blame Aliyah for the loss, which I don't understand at all, because Caitlin Clark got a foul and a technical foul in crucial minutes in the game. Overall, I think Aliyah's been putting up pretty good numbers for the Fever. However, I do think she's lacking a bit of efficiency. And also, I do believe that when most players go overseas during the off season, that they do develop more and they do work on their game. However, Aliyah did not go overseas during the off season. She actually worked as a Big Ten commentator for women's basketball. And so I think that she is still getting accustomed to getting back in game ready shape. Nonetheless, I think it's important to still offer her some grace and not try to downplay the player that she is just for a slow start. So I wish that people would stop attacking Aliyah and stop trying to point the finger at her for the Fever not having won a game yet. I think that it's a team sport, and I think that everybody is still getting acclimated to one another. So I think that it's important that we offer some grace and some time for this team to gel together. And I'm sure that the first win is coming. Aliyah Boston is a force to be reckoned with, and I just hope people start putting some respect on her name. I hope that she comes out and dominates, because Aliyah has already voiced that she had to step away from social media due to all of the attacks and all the hate comments, and I just feel like that's super unfair for a young lady to be getting all of this scrutiny just because of basketball. These people are human at the end of the day, and we need to respect them. Let's just continue to enjoy the beautiful sport of basketball and stop putting so much pressure on these athletes to be so perfect. You guys, these are the best women's basketball players in the world. They're playing in the WNBA. If they weren't good enough, they would not be on these teams. So please give these women some grace, give them some time to come together and put a good product out there on the floor. Don't rush the greatness. So you guys, let me know down below your thoughts on Aliyah Boston's performance thus far. How do you feel about what she's been producing? And do you think that people are just being a little bit hard on her for no reason? Or do you think that she really is struggling out there? I'd love to hear from you guys. So put your thoughts and opinions down below, and I will be back with another one.